She took a flight for the paddock and panic. I be her like mechanic. Once she gon'
Yeah. Big bag, got him big mad. It's bad. Money, I don't get mad. As in my hood, he gon' set it on stamp. And when them situations came, I came out like a champ. When it was pouring down raining, I came out of it damp. But now it's showers when we done all up in they trip. If money determine loyalty, and all go against you, facts. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. Cause when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game, the fame. We millionaires, you watching Lil Chain.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot I should be up 3 games to none on you.
That couple $100,000 holding you over. That ain't real money. That's bill money. Buy a rollie, get a will money. Pay a lawyer, take a deal money. Now you tapped out, ain't got no appeal money. Calling home like
I don't think any of them was that close except for the last game.
In the moment that they put on you, you're gone. Student at the game, I'm just ahead of my class. I'm that, but I never got my head of my. I'm doing good, but I'm ready for bad. And you won't never catch me frontin', cause I'm used to being second to last. Respect the game. Rule number 1, never count your
Then you hit a game winner with him, didn't you?
Rule number 2,
you ready?
never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. Cause when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game.
Here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers. No doubt this is a crucial game for them, looking to even the series tonight on their home court.
And listen, they're still in decent shape, down 2-1, but if they can win this one and tie it up the series now, all of a sudden you've got some momentum on your side.
Well, it would make for a fantastic conclusion to the series if they could win these next 2. We'd really be set up for a heck of a Game 6 and maybe even a Game 7. As a matter of fact, I'd love to see it happen that way.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Ball. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Puts it up. Banchero, that's good. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Bull. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. The 10-foot. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Ball. Over Bull. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, Ball showing us a nice little mid-range game. With his height and touch, he's got great confidence with the in-between game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ball, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Bamba. Now Bull, covered by Mobley. Shoots it. Bull can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass. Nice. Bulls got 5 points so far. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Lakers trail.
Did you put this back in the purple?
Banchero left side. Over Tatum. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got his second basket.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Knocks down the three ball.
But
Did a nice job of staying
wondering
ready
about,
for that pass. Shot preparation was great, caught it and let it go.
defense, like computer.
And it's Ingram missing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And the rejection by Jackson.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Bamba with the block. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Another three for Chicago.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
Now, here's Ball. Mobley, left side. Shoots over Bamba. Outside Tatum. On the wing, Isaac. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. His team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside. I feel relatively good about the chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. And that one's good. Tatum.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
For three, Ingram gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingram's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. pass to Bamba.
So,
Here's Isaac. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
not on
You know,
this
even
one.
when you D up
On the
Isaac,
other
he
shit he
keeps his
does.
focus on the rim. Excellent concentration. Fantastic at scoring over good defense.
Bamba with the block. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Good on the shot.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
With one on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Ingram left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingram's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact. And he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Drills it from outside.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Moutier. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Count that one from Isaac.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Ingram outside. No good on the three.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And here's...
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's Moutier. Maybe in real life. Yo, Isaac is good on here. Come on, man. We're not doing the rain and three shit, man. I don't think so.
Halliburton right side. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Moutier lays it up and banks it in. Moutier's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Bulls.
Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Ingram. And that one's good, Williamson. And the Bulls lead by 18.
That's going to be a difference-making shot for Zion if he can dial that in.
Sinks the triple.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Now here's Edwards. Over to the wing. And Moutier slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Damn.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Halliburton outside. Over Moutier. Here's Okongwu. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Williamson from long range. Cans it from downtown. Williamson's got 5 points so far. Ingram outside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution on court.
The Lakers with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the
The kick out to Ball.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Tatum puts up a deep three. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the bucket by the Lakers. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Mobley outside. And the three off target. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Yep, that one goes. Holmgren's got his first points of the night.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Oh, that should have got smacked.
Not bad coverage, but he remains focused and manages to get it off clean.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Edwards. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
There's Ball with the three. Here's Banchero. And stolen by Williamson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards can't hit.
Come on, Edwards.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Edwards drives in and stolen by Mobley. Ball from deep three-point territory. And so it's the Chicago Bulls taking a 19-point lead into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
That's sick.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tatum.
Right side, Edwards. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got the first field goal of the second half for Chicago.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Ingram outside. The shot from 20 feet away. Ball with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ball's got 9.
just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's Mobley. Another shot. And the basket by Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Williamson. And the layup is good. Williamson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Chicago making a switch here.
Yo, you and John killing me with that shit. Let me make my adjustment.
Now into the second half. Here's Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws. On the call with the foul.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Chicago leading by 20.
Put a nigga there to rebound in that.
Teardrop shot, and the layup good by Tatum. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Kicks it out to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Tatum. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity a big part of that, too.
Offensive rebound. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Banchero. For 3, Ingram. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ingram's got 17.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there? And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
The Bulls leading by 22. Bamba sets a screen. Here's Tatum. And he drives in. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
Ball up top. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Bamba with the block. Halliburton with the steal. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
And it seems seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Holmgren. Here's Bamba. Mobley with the block. And here's Tatum for three. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming into the floor for your Lakers. Number 0, Jaren.
And stolen by Okongwu. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And the three ball is good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Ball. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, I love the feel Ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
I don't want to just play three ball.
Three-point range.
3 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a
was wide
terrific
open
job
shot.
in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Lets it go with the 3. And again, LaMelo Ball. Ball's got 10 points in just the second half. Knocked loose. Halliburton with the steal. Pulls up. Chicago grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Ball fires from way outside. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Chicago.
The Bulls, 73.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Ingram. Here's the 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Ingram's got 20.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'm swiping.
Stolen by Jackson. In the corner, it's Ingram. It's up a 3. The shot missing.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Count that one from Isaac.
Well, you know what? I think you've got to have that shot in your game, even if you are a big guy now. And Isaac demonstrating that he does have that in his game.
Ball. And Ball slams it in.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Ball with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Bangs home the trifecta.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Left side, Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one good for 2. And that's 21 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Fuck off me.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bamba. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Banchero. Back to Ball. Halliburton on the wing. 6 to shoot. Ball surveying the defense.
Come on,
He
man.
trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
This is about to be a 3-fest because I could do it too.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Pass to Bull. They get it back. That's tipped. Stolen by Ball. Ingram with it. Isaac picks him up. Out to Ingram. From the arc. Good on the triple. Ingram's got 13 points in the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told them, pedal to the metal.
Why would you do that?
Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Show some love on the Laker Girls Dance Team.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Bull wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And Bol does not lack confidence firing away, and this is only going to make him better from deep.
And it's Ingram missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander in Chicago with another bucket.
Taking advantage of the mid-range there. Nice.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Banchero. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the elbow jumper. Lakers trail by 19.
And hold on to your hats, folks. This has been a whirlwind championship finals thus far. Obviously an important, hard-fought victory tonight for the Bulls.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
He hits the second from the line.
And Bol, to me, remains such an interesting prospect, a towering big man who possesses considerable skill and versatility.
Pass to Okongwu. Halliburton on the wing. Yes, that goes in. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Williamson. He takes it in, and they'll keep possession. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
Evan Mobley. That's his
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball from long range. Nailed from three-point land. Now here's Moutier. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 19. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead.
I made the same amount of threes. Took less though. I say it was pretty even. Hmm? Not right now.
She took a flight for the paddock and panic. I be
Alright.
like mechanic. When
Gotta
she gon'
eat.
keep coming back in. She be throwing at for the back end. I cannot come through the front with no back end. You just dummy, now she double back in. Please do not give me your heart, please don't give me your heart, I'ma crack it.